And unfortunately, there are two types of people in this world. There are people that eat it and people that send it back. I send it back. So, good morning, guys. So it is Monday, and today is the day we are filing paperwork. Yes, okay, so once I get ready, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all the rundown of everything that I'm about to do, everything that's going on, because there's been quite a bit of stuff to unpackage with, my little legal issue. So I did wanted to keep y'all updated while I got myself ready, because I have like quite a bit to say, and I got the vaccine yesterday, so my arm really hurts. I don't feel sick or anything, but my arm does hurt. But I do want to first and foremost thank everybody that gave me such positivity and love, because I really, really appreciate that. Stuff like this, it really just like, it's very overwhelming. It's really hard to explain, because like, I don't know if you guys have ever gotten your car broken into, or like your house or something. I got my car broken into, and it's just such a violating feeling. Like, oh, you just feel so violated, And when my whole car thing happened, like when somebody broke into my car, I've had this happen to me twice. Somebody broke into my car the first time. I was like telling people, and like nobody had had their car broken into. So like they were just like, dang, that sucks. But I'm like, you don't understand how violating it feels. And for some of you guys that like shared your experiences with me, I got like so many DMs of like similar situations happening to you, whether it was your apartment, whether it was the car, everything. It was just a really like nice feeling to know, like, okay, so this happens to people and you're not alone. It's nice. The community aspect of YouTube is probably like my favorite thing, just because y'all don't know me, so you don't have to be nice to me. And the fact that like so many of you guys are, my lips are so chapped, hold on. The fact that so many of you guys are is just so amazing, and I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Now, as for the rest of you, we'll get to you. I didn't want to even bring attention to it. I just deleted these comments, because not that I was getting an overwhelming amount of these comments, but I was getting quite a bit of these comments, and I wasn't gonna say anything about them. I was just gonna keep it to myself, but then I just kept getting more and more of them, and I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna go off. And then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna sit here and go off on you about this. I'm not gonna try to explain something to somebody who just doesn't get it. But I will address it, because I got enough to want to address it. But I'm trying to be as like chill as possible with it. I kept getting quite a few of the same comments telling me that I'm being dramatic. That was like the main one. Everybody's like, oh, you're doing way too much, you're being too dramatic, blah blah blah, whatever. I guess I'm gonna dissect each part of it, just so I can give you guys a overview of what I'm trying to say. I didn't ask for financial help. I didn't ask you guys for help. I was venting about my situation. I chose my words strategically, because I wasn't asking for help. So if you think I'm being dramatic and I'm wasting so much time, and I'm gonna be wasting so much money on a lawyer for something that is so insignificant, and I should just take my L, and move on. Once again, I didn't ask you for help. Like, I get it if I was like, oh my God, guys, like, go to my GoFundMe so I can get a lawyer and I didn't do that. I'm using my own time, my own resources, my own investments to rectify this situation that I feel is important. So that whole like, oh, you're being dramatic thing, okay, like, I don't know what it is you want me to tell you. You call it being dramatic, I don't. The next thing is, I kept getting the same thing, and I guess I wasn't clear in the video. I rewatched the video and I thought I was pretty clear, but neither here nor there. I kept getting the, why didn't you just take the suite that they offered you? You're doing too much. They tried to make the situation right. They tried to give you another suite. Why didn't you just take the suite? Blah, blah, blah. So let's address the first issue. They were not trying to make it right, first of all. They got caught up. Trying to scramble and fix something when you got caught up and trying to right your wrongs are two different things. She did not offer me a suite. Like, that was her trying to say, when I was on the phone with the leasing manager, when I was on the phone with Monica, she was basically saying, like, I can try to see if there's another girl that has a suite by herself, and I can see, like, if she would want to move into a double suite with you and see how that worked out, blah, 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 blah. If you go back to the beginning of my whole story, I said, I don't want a roommate. That's not what I came here for. I came here for a single suite. You offered me this and I was trying to keep an open mind. I was trying to, use this as like a stepping stone, as like, okay, maybe this will work, or maybe I can do this, that, and the third. And it blew up in my face. That's not, no. Then when he was telling me that man was offering me a different space, 2 weeks of free rent. I don't know if you guys understand that. That does not rectify anything. Mind you, 2 weeks of free rent at a location that is 45 minutes away from my house. Why would I take that? Trying to offer me 2 weeks of free rent in a space that is 45 minutes away from me. Why would I do that? Please let me know. That's what I don't understand. And it's just like the whole thing of, it's like very nice, nasty, where it's like, I see where you're coming from, but I see what you're, no, like, if you have to say that, then you don't see where I'm coming from. If you think I'm doing too much, then by all means think I'm doing too much. It is what it is. I don't particularly care, because this is my frustration. This is why I wanted to address it, because I feel like right now I'm just doing too much of explaining myself, but this is the whole reason why. Like, people like you are the reason why people like them think it's okay to do this kind of stuff. Because they can do whatever they want. They can lie, they can mislead, they can just inconvenience people, hardworking people. And people like you are gonna be like, oh, that's just life. Let me just take my L. I'm sorry that you think that way. I genuinely am. Because that's just, like, no. If I can prevent one person from dealing with this, the disappointment, the struggle, like, I don't know what people think goes on when you're trying to, take yourself seriously, when you are passionate about something and you want to do something. Why do you think why do you think it's okay that somebody just plays in your face and you're just supposed to take it? I don't understand that. To sit here and say like, oh, I know they're unprofessional, but you're doing too much. Or I know that the whole situation is unfair, but you know, by the time you get lawyers, like this situation isn't worth it. And this situation isn't worth it for you. My livelihood, my work, it's valuable to me. So yeah, I'm gonna fight for it. Like, that's the nice way of me putting it. But then it's just like the snarky side of me is just like, y'all are the same type of people that when a restaurant gets your order wrong, you won't take it back. You'll just eat what they give you. And unfortunately, there are two types of people in this world. There are people that eat it and people that send it back. I send it back. So I'm so sorry. Like, that's just like, okay. I don't know what you thought you were gonna get out of commenting that. And then it's always like, people are like, oh, well, you know, I'm not coming at you. It's like, pick a side. Like, seriously, pick a side and stay on it. And then, you know, I also got a few of like the nasty comments, which my only response to that is, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, you know? I don't ask people to subscribe to my channel for a reason, because my subscribers and the people that follow me, we get it. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, this ain't it for you. So sorry, love. I have plenty of family channel and hot spicy noodle challenges I can recommend you, because obviously real life and real situations just doesn't cut it for you. So sorry. But anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to address that because I feel really sad for people that think that they should be treated this way, or that this is acceptable because that's life and this happens. Like, no, this may happen to you, but this is not gonna happen to me. And I don't care what time and energy or money or whatever I have to invest into this. Like I said in my video, I'm gonna see it through. Like, so I'm just gonna finish my makeup and I will get back to this. Okay guys, so this is the look. Really basic, super basic, don't really care. My hair is just, I don't know if it's frizz, I don't know, but it's not laying the way I want it to lay. Sometimes I feel like my hair is so thick, it looks like a lace front. And I can't get down with it. It's just, Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and head over there. I'm going with my dad, so I'm not gonna have like car footage because he doesn't like to be on camera for some reason. But I'm gonna go update you guys after all this is said and done, to just give y'all the whole synopsis of what's going on and what I'm actually doing. So we'll update you. Right now it's like 9:00 a.m. So I'm gonna let y'all know. Just give me a second. Okay guys, so this is me leaving the courthouse. I'm waiting to get my car to get picked up, but I'm gonna tell y'all this whole thing because this has kind of been a different kind of process. I'm not gonna say it's been hard or crazy, but it has been pretty difficult. Not difficult, but it's tedious to say the least. But yeah, beautiful day in Miami. It's hot though, but I want to say I really appreciate the guy that works here. He was so nice. I came earlier today. I'm gonna tell y'all everything, but I came here earlier today, and he really helped me. He got everything down for me and everything was good. So hopefully I get my court date tomorrow, so we shall see. I don't know, but it is way too hot out here. I'm hiding under a tree, but yeah. And there's some guy. Okay, so I was waiting in line, and this guy came up behind me, and you have to wait because you know the whole COVID thing, so you have to wait one by one. And so you have to tell the lady why you're coming back, and she's like, okay, I'm gonna come get you. So he was like, oh, did somebody help you or whatever? And I was like, oh yeah, you have to wait, but you have to tell the lady
why you're here or whatever. This man is gonna tell the lady that I said he could skip me, and that is not what I said. So then he was like, he goes to the lady and he was like, she said that I could skip her, and she was like, she said that, and I was like, no, I didn't. And then the lady was like, yeah, I don't think that she would say that. And I was like, no, I didn't say that you could skip me. I said you could ask her what to do. I never said you could skip me, sir. I've been waiting here all day. This place is about to close at 4. It is like 3:30. No. But the guy that was helping me, he was super cool. It's funny because, like, you would not think that so many young people would work at the courthouse, but they do. And they're very nice. So, I'm tired. And this vaccine is literally kicking my butt. I am not feeling it at all, and I really wish my dad would hurry up because I have to pee. So yeah. Okay guys, so I'm finally home, and I can tell you guys a little bit. I would do it inside, but my dog is crazy right now. I don't know what is going on with him. Did y'all dogs get like that? I think he's trying to have a hot girl summer. And I'm talking about, for anything, this dog will just start barking like a maniac. And nothing will be there. No, the door wouldn't ring, or the doorbell doesn't ring. Nobody's outside. Like, he just feels the spirit and he just starts going crazy. So, for the sake of my dog barking, or not barking, I thought I would just record this while I was in the car. So, I'm going to give y'all the rundown. Basically, I met with my lawyer. I have a lawyer, okay? I met with her, and lucky for me, even though that I don't have a formal contract or a lease, luckily for me, in the state of Florida, they have what is called a promissory. I forgot what is the actual term, but basically a promissory act that states that if you've made an agreement, whether you have a formal contract or any kind of contract, if you made an agreement and you can prove that there were agreements and there were things adjusted and things made in preparation of that agreement, you have grounds to sue. So basically, that's what I'm doing. I am suing Monica. I am suing her for, I forgot what I put on the paperwork, what the paperwork is. Now, for everybody telling me that it's not worth this, that, and the third, and getting a lawyer, blah, blah, blah. Another lucky for me, in Miami, there are billions of lawyers, okay? Like 10 million lawyers, and there are 10 billion resources that you can use. So technically, I have a lawyer without having a lawyer, if that makes sense. So basically, what she is doing is she's telling me everything that I have to do and what I have to do without having to do it through her. And if this escalates, right? So I'm trying to make it so that it makes sense, because I actually really like, my lawyer is actually very, very cool. So basically, I reached out to her. I told her my situation. She was able to retrieve the documents from the leasing lady, Monica. She was able to get that, like, some of the documents. Nowhere in those documents did that give me a contract. I didn't have a lease agreement. I didn't have a contract, blah, blah, blah. But the things that I did sign and the conversations that we did have, and thank God, the security deposit, is grounds for me to sue on the whole promissory agreement thing. So she was able to retrieve those. She represented me for that. She was able to represent me and retrieve those documents from Monica. And then she told me how to do it. So basically, I'm filing a civil suit, small claims or whatever, and I'm suing Monica. Technically, for right now, I am representing myself under the guidance of my lawyer, if any of that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. Like, so I don't officially have a lawyer, but I am receiving legal guidance. So she told me what to do. She told me how to file. She told me what paperwork I need to do. She told me exactly what I have to do. And I went and did that today. So that's what I went to the courthouse. I filed my small claims or whatever. So I gave them everything. I gave them all the paperwork. I signed everything. So when I first went, I didn't have, because I don't get, first of all, going to court in any county is literally like stepping into the 1800s. Like, it's so weird. But when I went over there, I had to, on the website, it shows you how to do it or whatever, and it gives you the paperwork that you can just fill out at home. You can print and fill out at home and then just drop it off. But apparently I didn't fill out all the paperwork, and you have to do like 4 copies of each document or whatever. So I had to go. I went, I got the paperwork, I filled everything out, I signed it. Now I gave it back to them. So tomorrow I should be getting a call on our court date, and if Monica got served. So she's gonna get served with the paperwork, things like that. So they're gonna call me and do that. So this is why I wanted to document this whole process, because like I said earlier, if other people don't have to go through this, like if I have to go through this, so other people don't have to go through this, by all means, let me be the sacrificial lamb. However, I also wanted to bring to y'all's attention, everybody that doesn't know about resources, about what to do and things like that, don't listen to other people, okay? Do not listen to other people. If I would have listened to everybody being like, oh, lawyers are so expensive, this, that, and the third, I have people saying that they're not going to take it because it's not worth anything or whatever. Figure out where you are and figure out the resources that you have. Because no, this is not costing me thousands of dollars. This is not like, literally, you file your claim, you pay the court fee or whatever to file the claim, and you get it through. And lucky enough for me, for literally the grace of the Lord, I was able to get a lawyer who's willing to help me without having to actually represent me, kind of. You know, we got like our own little relationship going on. But it's like, you would have never known that had you not found that out. Had you not just looked through your resources. Okay? And there are just like really nice people out there apparently. Because she told me, she was like, basically when we kind of reviewed everything, when I sent her everything that I had and I told her like my situation, she basically told me what my best way of going about it is. And she's helping me through this whole process. So, you know, and I verified. I was like, do I have to pay you for this? Like, because you're kind of doing a lot for not being. And she was like, no, like, technically I'm just giving you advice. I'm giving you legal counsel, so that way you know what you're supposed to do. And that way, you know, once you get everything together and once, you know, everything happens, you know, you can go about your life. Because she was like, I'm a small business. I understand that, you know, it's halfway a matter of principle and halfway of like what they did to you was not right. And I do believe that you have a strong enough case to use the promissory thing. So that's what I'm saying. People get on here acting like they know what they're talking about when they don't. So basically what's gonna happen is I filed the paperwork. So I filed the claim to sue her. She's gonna get served with the paper. They're going to give us a court date. When they give us a court date, we're going to meet for mediation. They can either accept and settle, or they can deny it. We're going to be in mediation, so whatever it is that either they're going to pay me or they're not going to pay me or they're going to pay half or whatever it is that they decide to do. If we reach an agreement, then we're straight. We just settle, cool beans, everything's good to go. If we don't reach an agreement, we will then go to like a pre-trial thing where we go in front of the judge. I say my piece, she says her piece. The judge will decide whether or not he rules in my favor or her favor. If he can't come to a decision, we go into trial. I highly doubt we're going to go to trial. Like, let's be serious. I highly doubt we're going to go to trial, but we'll see. We will see. But I am, like I said, I'm not letting up. I'm not going to let up. And we'll just see how it goes. If it doesn't go in my way, I know that I did what I wanted to do and I fought for myself. Like, no one is going to fight for you harder than yourself, okay? Oh my God, I'm telling you, when I got those comments, and I don't really want to harp so much on the comments, but whatever, but it's like when I got those comments, it genuinely made me sad. It made me sad that people are really out here thinking that they are not worth fighting for whatever it is. Like, if you feel like somebody did you wrong, you should fight for it. Like, why are you gonna roll over and take a L for what when you can fight for yourself? I don't know. I don't understand that mindset. I don't understand that concept. It is what it is. To me, this is worth my time. I got nothing but time. What? It's not like I'm doing hair. Thank you, Monica. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys an update, little vlog style, tell y'all what I got going on in regards to this. So keep y'all posted. Probably my next video is going to be something completely different, just so we can relax on this topic unless something crazy happens. But neither here nor there. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys aren't going through none of this. I'm telling you, I need to go lay down. This vaccine has got me all types of ways. I need to go lay down. And that's another thing too. I said it on my Twitter and I'll say it on here, because I did post on my Instagram that I got my second dose of the vaccine. I said it before, I don't talk politics on this channel because that's not what this channel is for. I'm more political over on my Instagram or my Facebook, which my Facebook's not public anyway. But I am in favor of doing whatever you want. Your body, your choice. My body, my choice. So I'm gonna leave it there. Okay? Cool. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.